Coming up, we'll tell you what we know about a fire multiple agencies responded to just outside of Rapid City.
Plus, protecting mail carriers from dog attacks. The new alert system taking effect in Sioux Falls. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
We're learning more about a deadly crash in Belle Fourche we first told you about yesterday.
Wednesday afternoon, a car was heading north on Highway 85 in Belle Fourche when it crossed into the south lanes. It sideswiped to pick up and then collided with the semi. The 43-year-old driver of the car was pronounced dead at the scene. The two other drivers were not hurt. South Dakota's Highway Patrol is investigating the crash. Crews from multiple fire departments were called to help the North Haines Volunteer Fire Department with a fire just outside Rapid City.
Shortly after noon Thursday, crews were called to the 1900 block of County Road for reports of a fire. Firefighters first on scene found the fire burning in the home. 88-degree temperatures made fighting the fire difficult. Crews were able to contain the fire to the home where it started, stopping it from spreading to nearby structures. The American Red Cross is helping the residents of the home. No one was hurt. Officials are looking into the cause of a fire that damaged the carpentry shop at the South Dakota State Penitentiary in Sioux Falls.
Just before 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon, Sioux Falls Fire Rescue was called to the prison and put the fire out. Inmates and staff working in the shops were evacuated from the building. The classrooms next door were also evacuated. 3 staff members were taken to a local hospital for possible smoke inhalation. No inmates were hurt. The carpentry shop received smoke and fire damage. Turning to weather now, our dry conditions are sticking around here in KELOLAND.
Let's send it over to meteorologist Brian Karstens to see if there's anything on the way to change that. Brian?
All right. As we watched radar this morning, we've had sprinkles. That's probably about the best way to put it right now. South and west of Sioux Falls. Have a look at the trends here that we've started this Friday morning with, and that's mainly Yankton down to winter. And for the most part, that's expected to dissipate. So I'm not forecasting that to be much of an issue today. Temperatures, too, by the way, will be climbing through the upper 80s and low 90s once again. And it doesn't take much with drought and dry weather in place. We tend to heat up pretty quickly in the afternoon. We'll call for that trend in Huron at 91, Chamberlain 91, Winter 90, Valentine 93. We'll be back with a look at the weekend and the chances of rain coming up.
Thank you, Brian. The Postal Service in Sioux Falls is starting a new program to help protect carriers from dog bites.
You may notice a sticker on your mailbox in the coming weeks. Carriers will be putting stickers on mailboxes all over Sioux Falls. Orange for homes with dogs and yellow stickers for homes with the dog next door. Mail carrier Ryan Tangy says even the most mild-mannered dogs can be protective and attack when he's delivering a package.
You got to be careful anytime the customer opens up a door. You never know when that dog's going to run out after you.
13 mail carriers in South Dakota were bitten by dogs in 2020. The Postal Service would like to see that number drop this year. We're halfway through Pride Month, but there's still a lot going on to celebrate in Sioux Falls. Last year, celebrations couldn't happen because of COVID-19. However, Sioux Falls Pride was still able to host a small gathering outside City Hall.
This year, they're once again holding a Pride Parade in downtown Sioux Falls, followed by Pride in the Park. Vice President Cody Engel says several local businesses are also hosting events.
There's a lot of energy and excitement around a lot of the events that are going on throughout the month. We've had a lot of organizations throughout Sioux Falls that have really stepped up and showed a lot of support.
Businesses like Club David, Escape 605, and Full Circle Book Co-op are just a few of the businesses hosting fundraising events for the organization at their stores. You can find a list under this story right here on KELOLAND.com.
And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather as we look at the weekend forecast, still warm to start things off, but I do want to point out on the big picture that things are changing next week. This is part of the reason why we're able to introduce rain chances for us on Sunday. Cooler weather is spilling on in. Monday is a much cooler day. Tuesday also, I think, is still going to be trending probably near normal or maybe a little below normal in spots. But I do also have to point out this, that probably by the middle of next week, we're going to go backwards and probably see some moderation. We'll continue to monitor how much. And then the cycle of cool weather might actually get back again. So that's probably actually a good thing. If we're going to be able to shake any rain out of this forecast, we've got to get the temperature to move up and down. the more swings we get, the better usually we would be. So the first swing, we're going to identify that. Sunday, we're going to still have a day in the 80s in Sioux Falls ahead of the front. There is some rain painted there Saturday night, Sunday. Aberdeen, you folks in the Northeast are #1 on the list. You're probably looking at the best chance. Not to say that it's a guarantee, but it's a better chance, closer to the low. Then you go down the front, then we have chances of more scattered clusters through Rapid City, Pierre, and even Sioux Falls. A lot of this rain on Sunday appears to be a little better shot there in Minnesota as well. So that's our thinking at this point. That's kind of where the data is leaning on this one. And then Monday, high pressure builds in, and that probably ends up just shutting the rain chance down into Tuesday. So keep an eye on that in the forecast. Let's go to the numbers here. And I know as we look along here at the numbers just today, upper 80s and low 90s, very common. And then your extended forecast stays in the upper 80s through Sunday, but then it's that break we're anticipating Monday, Tuesday that looks pretty nice. Then it comes back up again, and yeah, the chances of rain are few and far between. It's all about Sunday. Father's Day is going to be a big day to, if we get a rain, we limp along a little bit longer. If you miss it, the conditions continue to decline. They won't decline as fast with the cooler weather, but it's not going to take long. We'll be back in the 80s. Even for Pierre, could be close to 90. I wouldn't be shocked at that one bit. And it's just a matter of how fast that happens. So we're going to watch that carefully. And I think Rapid City also scattered rain. You've had more rain in the west lately anyway. So we are going to put that in there Saturday afternoon into Sunday, and then maybe even another shower rolling in from Wyoming on Monday. Check out the details with the rest of the weather forecast online at KELOLAND.com, and have a great day.